Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are still on this cabaret quest. Let's see, it has us running this direction, whereas the other quest that we are bouncing between it, A Dangerous Game, wants us running this direction. Okay. They're both in the same areas. That makes pretty easy choice of where to go.
I've had enough.
Hopefully this is the right direction. And off we go running.
No bread, no
Dynamic
coin,
graphics of this. They're in this building. At least one of them is the Golden Sturgeon. I believe it's a tavern. Is it a tavern we've played Gwent with?
What'll it be?
Yep.
Farewell.
That's not hygiene.
Oh, come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
I think there's some cards we will have to buy when we get to Skellige.
No glass tastes as sweet.
Let's see, I think they're upstairs.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go?
Oh yeah, this is where, what's her name was? Emphasis on was, she doesn't live here anymore. Hollygrow. Let's see. Storage room. We never went in this area. And climb to the top. Well, that was a fulfilling journey. There's nothing to even really loot in here. I guess maybe we'll come back to that room at some point in the future.
You're garbage for a brooding, huh?
Why is there never enough room?
Square.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Interesting, maybe that's downstairs. Here they are.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Ravi loves company. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravi?
Sure, he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravi was just about to play for his life, and
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
if you'd just given it up instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair already. As it is, that's all your fingers broken. So, it seems the Witcher will have to pay for you. Sound good? See? Ravi's on board. What do you say? We add some spice to the game. Raise the stakes. Ravi's life and the Natali's card. Fancy that?
Now I have to play for his life.
Agreed.
And here I thought you'd be no fun at all. Let's play, let's play!
pretty high stakes game we're playing, of course. Alright, close combat, range combat. Close, close, siege, close. So we want to get rid of this one. And I think we're pretty good where we stand. In fact, let's get rid of one of these. Yeah, that's even better. So we'll just play this guy. And then we'll play this guy. And then we'll play this guy. And we'll play this. It's 18. We will use our leader ability. Question is, how many of cards does he want to waste? We'll play this again. Here's another one of these. It's 36 to 20. Then he plays clear weather. Darn it. But I still have... Do I want to go 10 more? Or just pass? And I think I'm just gonna pass. He has only 2 cards. So now he's only got 1. And even in everything he did, none of it mattered. So I'll play this to his 1. What's he gonna play? Well, I'll just pass and win. Wow, he was a terrible player. Maybe I just have really good cards now. Doubt this is really gonna save the guy though.
Yes!
Curb your enthusiasm, mate, and sit still or you'll hurt yourself.
But he won.
So, now we'll play something else.
Spinning attack's not working great. You kind of have to land one first before you go into the spinning attack.
Let's end this.
Thanks. Don't know how I'll repay you.
The tallest card will do just fine.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you prefer some other? Got a whole array you might like.
I'm in a hurry.
The Natalis card, of course. Here.
So another... She's past the sweeping. It's a bit of a shame I can't buy some more cards from him. I'd like to be done with the whole gotta collect them all quest in Gwent. I'd like to be done with Gwent,
Hey, Whitey,
and I'm sure
why'd your hair go?
everybody else would like for me to be done with Gwent too. So that was that quest. Let's go to the other one, Cabaret. And it wants me just to go a bit further this direction.
You will sweat like a swine, scoundrel.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
Not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Can't let you steal.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred! You'll regret this, mutant.
So, robbery gets you a beating. Attempt threatening murder gets you killed. Particularly if you attack a Witcher.
Mistake.
I'm gonna lose this if I'm not careful. Did you see that powerful blow there?
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vegal Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
And then I go and rob them. Because that's how I roll.
Punishable by...
So that sends me way over here to the races, which we'll fast travel to. Let's get back to the other quest and work our way now towards that. Back and forth, back and forth.
Clear as the eternal fire.
We can multitask.
A trial for a man. I tell you, what was
A
this?
fine kettle's ransom.
Of course, I could just stick to one quest, and that probably would make a slightly better video. It would just also make a much longer series, and it's not super realistic to how most players would play the game. I don't think very many people are gonna only do one quest. They might, but it's gonna be really slow if we did it that way.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Got the Natalis card.
Excellent.
Now we've just Caesar bills in to fleece, and we'll be home free. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities. Certainly keeps the cat there.
Can't we just buy the card off him? Doesn't that sound simpler?
If I had a coin to spare, I'd sod off to Provis. Besides, Caesar'd never sell Fringilla. But don't you worry. He won't lose out on the deal. Got a bottle of Mahakaman spirit for him. A taste of the motherland's finest is worth more to an expatriate than some silly card.
Thought you said Caesar doesn't drink.
No. I said it's hard to have a drink with him on account of his rarely leaving home. Also why he's like to get pished as a priestess real quick. 3 rounds and you could walk out with everything in that cabinet while singing the 3 maids of Vicovaro at the top of your lungs.
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done. Let's go.
Shivi!
Caesar Belzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Ponta?
The Pike's king of the Ponta.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Well, him! Oh, that's Geralt.
Does Geralt fish?
No.
Not really. Mainly hunt.
Good that. One lion angler at the table's enough. Come on.
So what, Fitzhanders or eager biters, if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like time-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this time.
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Reason to leave, not a word. So any of these things would just continue the conversation. He's drunk as can be. Let's just excuse ourselves.
Excuse me for a minute.
Humans! Can they hold their Mahakaman spirit if their life depended on it? Go on! And if you need help holding your hair back, give us a holler!
Sure, plain
So they spent a lot of
When are we gonna go
effort
noodling some catfish?
animating that fish. I don't know why. Don't know why. It's like they probably had an intern do it. I would hope.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer's open.
Interesting. Secret.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic.
Up we go. We really just
Man wasn't carved but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it. Here's Fringilla. Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged.
Take that sword.
A set of Aranahid's necklace. Wonder if it's the real thing. Joachim de Vet's skull. Pretty grim curiosity.
Apparently he doesn't have any.
Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition. Full armor of the 7th Dareland
Why can't I
Brigade.
take it?
Excellent condition. Portrait of Emperor Emir. Temporal in wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
So we've looted everything we can. Let's get back down there before we get caught. A smart thief would put that back. Put the key back, lock the door. That might get you several more hours of him not noticing. Give you time to get away.
Hunters everywhere. Everywhere.
Zoltan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so. It's grown late.
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can explain everything.
Too late. Grab him. And you two, get lost.
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the Witcher. Well, up to it, lads. Haven't they got all day?
I could use a fight.
Pull my sword out. This is not. Oh, hatchet.
Seems to me Thanks. Oh, how will I ever explain this to Cleaver?
I'd recommend a letter.
Right. Got a pack.
Good luck then. Farewell.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that last one. Blood splatter nearly hit the ceiling.
Looked through Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Vet's skull, Vatier de Rydo's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Triss is no longer around. So, got the full set of cards. What now?
Now we collect a shite-load of coin for them. Let's go.
Could we have really activated this quest before we
Exchange.
got Chris?
We should do it
Triss
right
out?
quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke's ilk, no doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone, as long as they pay. Oh, I can't wait to get the king of beggars out of my beard.
Haven't even seen the King of Beggars in a long time. I guess he's still around.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it. Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse in. I'll tend to the others.
Time!
Did he run around the side? No, he went up. Well, how am I supposed to climb up when I'm in the middle of a battle mode? And in battle mode, you can't use a ladder. And I can barely use a ladder.
What? Can't understand a word.
Through the doors? Okay, that's exactly what I just did. Through the doors. Through the doors, yep.
Can't get away, Duke. Might as well stop.
He said he went that way, but he pointed in either direction. What? Must have run downstairs. Oh, this is not a pleasant experience going down this stuff. Did he run this way? I mean, or is he going further down? How am I supposed to chase? This isn't chase him, this is... I think I'm chasing after him.
Damn, you're up.
There we go. We'll run through the sewers.
Leave me. Swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
Yeah, you can go, why not?
Yeah, you can go. If you're able.
Ha! What are my chances? With these wounds?
Not high. So long.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
No, I let him go.
Oh, I knew I should have gone with you. You know he has it in for me. You'll be doubly determined now.
Doubt it. Think he's likely to quit the business. If he gets out of there alive.
Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I've never managed without you, so you choose. If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
I think I have to take the cards. I think this is the only chance we'll get to get those.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck, Sultan.
Thanks, Geralt. Remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Yay! Okay. So, what quest are we on now? Cabaret? That's all we can really do. Unless... Let's look at the map. This one has us going this way, so let's work our way towards the fast travel station. The quest following the thread says go to a specific place, but it doesn't point where that specific place is. It might be a building. It very well might be a building. But I don't know. Am I gonna be able to get back into this area? Nope. I believe this is the closed off area where we were at the party. And I bet that was the only opportunity we ever had to be in it. Quite possibly.
Well, Rutlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red.
You Rutlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Who's Count?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Let's see, I could pay 200 debt. I can just say I'll win the race. I'll win a race.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I'm not sure I even can improve my saddle or blinders. I think I might be able to actually. I saw some for sale. It might just be like 5 more. Almost out of horse stamina, but I do believe we're almost to the end of the race too.
Not so fast,
Easy.
Roach.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Yay! And then the servant. And then this guy seems to want to give me another quest, or maybe this guy up here wants to give me a quest.
Hold on! Watch where you step.
Oh, here's the lady, Ingrid.
Greetings.
Greetings. Have you come to race, or are you merely a spectator?
Haven't decided yet.
Speak to the race master if you decide to compete. He's over there, on the platform. You seem quite the rider, though not as good as Luke. A shame, really. I'd like to see someone knock that conceited brat down a peg.
So another race, why not?
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coined for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
I don't need to know about the races. Here's 100 gold.
I want a race.
Grand.
10
your
experience.
name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Off you go!
Oh, that was a false start. So I think this is the quest that I saw I got after I killed Horsem Jr., but it never showed up in our path. So there either was a bug there, or maybe I picked some like book or parchment up talking about the races, and that's what I saw, because I was picking up quite a bit of items around his house. Let's see. Still need a little bit more horse stamina.
Hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbart Memorial Derby is over!
Really?
Not bad. Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Let's see. So there's 160 crowns. Let's see if this saddle we just got is any better. 35, 50. What is the saddle I have right now? 55. So I still have the best. Oh my goodness, I've been using the blunt sword? For how long? It never re-equipped my other sword. What ridiculousness. Might explain why I've been having some trouble. Although yeah, that would definitely explain some things. This one we were gonna use, and then let's see. Well, that is amazing. Really amazing. I've been using the blunt sword for that long. We've got all kinds of junk we've been picking up. This jade figurine. We need to figure out if we can find a mage or something. And then we've got a golden sapphire necklace, some pure silver, an ornate sword. Some other stuff. Not worth mention. Let's get back to the races.
Is there another race? Will you ride?
100 coin.
Like to race again.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus. The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
That's really funny is that he goes 1, 2, 3, the game is counting down from 5. This race is different. Keep your eyes on the road and the map. And stay on the trail. I imagine your horse will lose stamina if you run into the gutters too much. This is a longer race through a city. Still need some stamina. Some more horse stamina. I don't want to run out. It pretty well seems like your opponent is only going to get so far behind. You can't lap them or anything.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is...
And I'm like way halfway down the...
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another?
Rugged saddlebags. Well, those were just saddlebags, so that won't help me with the race.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this time, Luke Vegelbud, young Lord Albert's cousin, atop succubus. He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something of a local champion.
So if I beat Luke here, which I hope I can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Off you go!
We want to keep an eye on the road, whichever direction this race is going to take us, so we know where we're going. We also want to see if there's any trickery going to go on. Okay. Alright, this one is a little bit more confusing, this route. Keep an eye on it, lots more curves. What? Stay on the road. Stay on the road. This one is a lot more difficult. Nope, went the wrong way. Oh no. And yet somehow I'm still ahead. Keep an eye out. Keep going, horse. Keep going. Come on, make it.
Hear ye, hear ye. The final of the Erasmus Vegelbart Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia.
Yay!
Riding
Nobody's
roots.
watching. It's raining.
Glory to the victor. Fantastic race. Congratulations. A grand victory.
Superior cavalry saddle.
Children displayed in a sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
$75 experience points, 180 crowns.
Well, well.
Let's see. Let's take a moment to meditate for a few hours. See if we can get the weather to go away. No, we can't. Okay. Let's see. A saddle with 70 stamina and 70 maximum inventory weight, which is what I had already. So I think I got a better saddle. This one is 55 stamina and that's 70 maximum weight. And this is 70 stamina and 70 maximum weight. So the only thing we'd want better is some horse blinders. Might help. And so where was that quest? The races. Talk to the master. That's as much as we can do on the race, and I did not see that in our list. Maybe I've been overlooking it. Maybe I haven't. I guess we're going back to Cabaret. We don't have anything else we can do, really. We haven't made any real progress to level 19. They've got this so pegged, so set.
Geralt of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Interesting. Read the letter. Farsi. Okay. Talk to Cleaver about the letter. Let's find a nice fast travel location. Here's one. I see it. And we can get to Cleaver's place from this location. That did save when I fast traveled to this location. Maybe it does save every time I fast travel. Sometimes I sling mud and by my lack of knowledge, but that doesn't seem right, like it does always. Or that might have been a patch, like a new addition in the most recent patch that it saves when you fast travel. It would make total sense that it does. Alright. Talk to Cleaver about the...
Hi, what is it?
Is he upstairs? I have a feeling he might be downstairs. Yep, there's nobody up here unless it's way up here. All these fancy paintings. Ooh. That was definitely worth the trip. And you got loot everywhere. Even a simple house, even just a simple house, seems to have some secrets in it. Now, I don't believe that's actually true. I believe what is actually going on is there's just a list of stuff you're gonna get when you loot. And as you loot, it's gonna say you're at this level, it's time for you to find this, so you're gonna find it when you loot. Which is great because then you don't have a issue of people complaining or asking for help, saying, well, why can't I find this one very important piece or item? And you can say, well, you're just not at the right level. Or you don't have to say anything because people won't ever even complain because they'll never run into that problem as long as they loot something. It is possible that somebody could never loot. We see where it is. The question is, how do we get to where it is?
Right. One thing this city.
This way, perhaps. Who builds buildings like this? Who builds a city like this? This is like a city designed so it could never be attacked. Like armies just marching through this area trying to find one specific building would never be able to find their way. Here we go, Cleaver. At least Cleaver's still alive, we know.
Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. Quite the winner, the Vagel Buds. Luke's one hell of a prick, but I don't recall him ever losing before. And seeing as you outran him, you actually stand a chance at Paleo. Make some real coin.
What's the Paleo?
Paleo? Never heard of it.
Fuck me, what a peasant. The Paleo's a race held at night in the city streets. Used to be every district sponsored a competitor. Things are different now. You're gonna race jockeys put forward by Bedlam and Reuven. But my coin's on you.
Cool.
Fine, I'll race.
Lovely. Colour me thrilled. Just don't bloody let me down, because I'm about to bet a small fortune on you. Go prepare. Drink some chamomile or whatever the fuck you
do. Do I have a decoction that will actually increase my horse stamina?
The Paleo is above all a race
Obviously
of honor.
not.
The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, take your positions
3,
and get the
2,
fuck going.
1, go! Come on! What is going on? Oh, the horse did not want to go. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Keep an eye on the map. There's a lot of diverting places here where I could go the wrong direction. We're gaining on them, but we're about out of stamina too. How far are we from the end? I need to get ahead, not behind. Man, a false start. One false start and it really goes to show you. So now I'm again in second. This is a real long race too. Oh, come on.
It ain't easy to win the palio. Better luck next year.
No.
I'll give you a discount for heroic.
Great fuck. Could have whittled myself a jockey out of birch, stayed in with Pierce, and he would have done better than you.
Shit happens.
Oh, you sure fucking do. That's business. Sometimes you keep the cow, sometimes it keeps you.
Temple Guard, scatter!
I'm fucking done here. Stay out my way for a while.
Alright, so let's see what time it is it. Let's try that again.
But finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
That's a new loading screen.
The palio is above all a race of honor. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, take your positions and get the fuck going.
1, go. Already going better on this time. So now it's just a matter of staying on the road and maintaining a as much of a lead as we can possibly do. I don't know how to let the horses off and like relax to get the stamina back quicker or faster or anything like that. It seems pretty much you just run out of stamina and from what?
Great fuck. Could have whittled myself a jockey out of birch, stayed in with Pierce, and he would have done better than you.
Shit happens.
Oh, you sure fucking do.
Temple Guard!
I'm fucking done here.
Apparently I crossed a line there. I mean, one more time. So this is a new loading screen. We haven't seen this before. We progressed the main storyline at least a little bit. But didn't even load the right one. Darn it. It's getting knocked down.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld
I would have
bosses,
won that
I
race
disappeared.
too.
Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts. A cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to...
Apparently I crossed some line, some really thin line.
The Palio is above all a race of honor. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, take your
4,
positions
3,
and get
2,
the fuck
1,
going.
go. Okay. Wow. Alright, 3 times the mistake.
Could have whittled myself a jockey out of birch, stained him with piss, and he would have done better than you.
Shit happens.
Oh, you sure fucking do. That's business. Sometimes you keep the cow.
Temple Guard! Scatter!
I'm fucking done here. Stay up.
I think I fairly failed that. Let's see. Scatter? Or fight? I mean, these guys aren't even attacking me. I guess I just got them all killed. I mean, they're not even trying. Interesting. I'm like, the guards are right here, not even bothering with me. What's our next quest? I can't leave it that way. I really can't. That is no good. Let's see. So we have to go back even further.
But finding me proved no simple task.
Now, because it only keepps 4 checkpoints, and it made 4 checkpoints. A little bit of a bug in that. Alright, so talk to Cleaver about the letter. We'll make a hard save at that point. Am I going the right direction? Sorta. Yep. Wow, if I hadn't walked the opposite direction, that would have been a lot quicker. So, save the game. Resume the game. I cannot mess this one up.
Thanks for the info.
Congratula. And...
Fine.
Lovely. Go prepare.
The Palio is above all a race of honor. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, take your positions
3,
and get
2,
the fuck
1,
going.
go. Alright. So we're turning left here. And they of course can't get disqualified. They know where they're going. Let's see. Straight, 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 right, 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 straight, straight, a little to the right, a little to the right, straight, 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 a little to the right, curving to the right, curving to the right, curving to the right, curving to the right. So there's all my horse stamina, and then as soon as they get there to that point, they are right back on my heels. Straight, 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 straight. Right. That's what got me last time, I believe. About out of stamina again. To the right here. It's the trickiness of this one. It's not even the race part of it. It's just, are you following what the map is saying straight? So I'm keeping most of my attention directly on just, am I following the map? Yep. There we go.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Let's ride our way right out.
Give us a kiss, Geralt. No? Then I'll smooch that roach of yours. That were lovely.
And my pay?
Take it, you cheeky bastard. Never met a man who earned his coin fairer than you did today.
Temple guard, scatter!
700 crowns.
Out of here. Thanks, Geralt.
And racing horse blinders. Completed. And I think all those guys are just gonna get killed. Let's see. What's our next quest? We are at Cabaret. Don't have anything else. Let's see. And so that wants us like over here. So let's go through here, around and through here. And the guards are just sitting there, ignoring me. So, superior horse blinders, great improvement. 700 crowns, great improvement. We have a lot of parchments and books that we need to buy, and doing more quests that are actually going to hand us something useful, either a useful amount of crowns or a useful amount of experience. One or the other. Alright. So, is this going to be a classy joint, or am I going to have to edit? We shall see as we go in. This might be the end of this episode. So far it's classy. Great, classy. Good news.
But I wanted to
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. Now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. A boudoir is the perfect setting for a cabaret. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all that, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
How are you on your feet and your knees at the same time? When's the grand opening?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Really? You're gonna have your
Thanks
girlfriend in there?
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion. Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
The story.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy.
Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So,
Did we really need
preventive
that
medicine
scene?
Practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Alright. So, here we thought we were going to give Dandelion a good ending. I don't know if there are good endings in this game. And for our effort, now poor Priscilla has been attacked by something. Something we're going to hunt down and kill next time. That's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.